Back live on Friday afternoon. Happy Friday 13th to everyone who celebrates out there. I'm looking at you, Voorhees family. Rewatchers Council, Snark here. Glad to be joined. Actually, I'm just pickled to welcome Brendan Marr. I don't even know if that's a phrase. Brendan, how you doing?
Tickled? I think you meant tickled.
Nope, I didn't want to say tickled. And I wanted to say, maybe to do the stupid pickled tink thing or whatever. And then I just said, no, I'm just going to say pickled.
Okay.
Yeah, I think maybe it'll catch. Maybe it will catch. Brennan, we're on a run
Great.
of
Is
some.
this going to be like Fetch in Mean Girls?
Yeah, that's going to be it. Uh, uh, we're on a run right now. Some high quality Angel episodes, and it's going to continue on after this one. But I was really happy when I knew that Disharmony was coming up. Of
Hmm.
course, Harmony Kendall, one of my favorite characters. So we're going to get into it. It's season 2, episode 17 already. Now, its original air date, April 17th of the good year 2001. Written by David Fury, recognizable name from Buffy, of course. Yeah, he's written some Angel episodes. The last one he wrote was Parting Gifts. If you remember, that's the one after Doyle passes away.
Yes.
And then the last Buffy episode he wrote was Crush, which is just a few episodes before this.
Yes.
Uh, Directed by Fred Keller. Now, this is going to be the first of 4 he's going to end up directing. He's directed before this a bunch of episodes for a show called The Pretender. Did you ever hear about that one in the 90s?
Don't recall that one. Nope.
Yeah, I guess it's a guy who can pick up tasks really quick or whatever, so he seems like if we need a pilot, and he can all of a sudden become a pilot or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I even thought about that show. He's also going to go on to direct after this 6 episodes of 24, a few CSI Miamis, a couple of Houses.
Adelia's in the chat.
Oh, let me hit the thing.
Hello, Adelia.
Hey, everyone. That's like, isn't that what Fat Albert used to say?
Hey,
Hey.
hey, hey.
He's going to also be directing all the way into just a few years ago. He was directed a few episodes of Blue Bloods,
Oh.
and he was a supervising producer on that show. Well, unfortunately, he passed away this past January at
Yeah.
the age of 75.
Yeah.
A good run for Fred Keller. Now, guest star alert. And of course, we have to say Mercedes McNabb making her first appearance here on the Angel play
I remember
appearance.
when she was in the Addams Family.
I remember when she was the original Sue Storm in that Fantastic Four movie that Roger Corman made.
Oh, we don't talk about that one.
It is, well, I think it's a great Doctor Doom, but
Yes.
she's a child in that one. And Reed Richards, goes and meets her family
Yeah.
and stuff. This
That,
isn't good.
that doesn't work. No.
It's not. Yeah, you know what? It doesn't age well. That movie. Let's just say.
Unfortunately not.
Let's say that. But speaking of someone who maybe aged well, Pat Healy is the guy who plays Doug Sanders. Before he did this, he did a few episodes of NYPD Blue,
Hmm.
which was a big hit show at the time. He was also in Magnolia. I don't know how big of a role he got.
Ooh.
Now, he'd go on to get roles in things like CSI Miami and Charm, 6 Feet Under, CSI Regular. He was recently in NCIS's, I believe. Now, he did have a role on Star Trek Enterprise, Brennan,
He
but I
does
don't think.
look familiar.
I
Yes.
don't know how big of a role he had. Grey's Anatomy, and he was in the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert. Was it Robert Ford?
Hmm.
The only reason I mentioned that is because that was filmed right here in good old Winnipeg. So there you go. Now,
Well, everything was filmed in Winnipeg.
it's got to be. It's gonna. Might as well be a classic if it's filmed here in Winnipeg. There's like this and
If
movie.
it's Winnipeg or Vancouver, it's a classic.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. What was the name of those movies with the guy from Better Call Saul? I can't remember them. Anyways, they filmed those here too.
Mr. Nobody.
Yeah, nobody. That's it. So in 2009, I thought this was interesting. He did a short film called Harmony and Me.
Mm.
Uh, unrelated to Buffy,
Oh, darn.
unfortunately. Yeah, he has like 119 credits on IMDb. So this guy is getting some work done. Attaboy. He was like, I was looking through this IMDb thing, and in the end, or whatever, he has like mentions or whatever. He's got what is it? Many thanks thing on Super Troopers.
Ooh.
I don't think he was in Super Troopers, but he was thanked a lot for it, so that's nice. Also did a bunch of things with the Screen Junkies guys, or a couple of things with Screen Junkies guys, and movie fights. Well, there you go. The resurrected movie fights, but not the original version. Okay, on to the show. For goodness sakes, we're gonna see Angel trying to settle into his new role as I guess, a subordinate of everybody there. He's getting told what to do by Wesley. He's taking coffee orders. For goodness sakes, Brennen never saw Gunn as a mocha cappuccino guy. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah, he just seems a little soft for Gunn. He's doing his best to win over Cordelia. Not working at all. Straight up says to his face that we're not friends. That's never a nice thing to hear from anybody, especially your
Mm.
friends. Now, she's going to get this vision. There's these Blue Road bad guys corralling folks.
Mm.
You she's going to see a large red bird, she says. So the guys are saying, well, okay, we're on this. Angel's going to overstep already. It gives Cordelia the night off. Maybe you need to rest. He's looking out for her. He's trying to, of course, win favor with her and stuff like that. You know what? Don't worry about it, Cordelia. We'll go take care of these robe guys. You just wait here. Try and take it easy. Maybe get some food or something. So it's a good thing he does tell her to wait around because that's when good old Harmony shows up. The old school chums. Now, this episode, I think, by far has the most Cordelia Harmony interactions.
True.
There's only a few lines kept with them on the show, even though they're supposed to be pretty good, well, as close as friends as either one of them could have. Like, there's that one bit where they're making fun of Willow in the computer sciences room or whatever, and she tells Cordelia to hit the deliver button. And then it's usually
Oh, that.
Harmony, yeah,
Yes.
and then Harmony usually is making fun of her for dating Xander. So there you go.
Mm.
Now she's gonna tell Cordy like they're very happy to see each other. They hadn't seen each other since graduation, and every time Harry's like, yeah, yeah. She's a little coy about this relationship that she just got out of. It was a smothering relationship. She's surprised that Cordelia, of course, is working in a detective agency for whatever reason. Also, you gotta love the way that she just kind of Cordelia says when Cordelia is telling her, you should come to, you should come to my place or whatever. You should stay with me. And she says, "Are you inviting me?" It says, "Do I have to ask?" And she's like, "Yeah." So fantastic. So
Mm.
the guys here are gonna stop a kidnapping. The different colored robe on this fella.
Oh.
He's got a green robe. That seems to throw these guys for a loop. Like, oh, that's like there's a blue robe on these other ones. This guy has a green robe. This can't be possibly related at all. Also, the robe has some kind of a religious sect crest on it, for God's sakes. Now, Angel is going to confide to Wesley how he wants to buy back Cordy's friendship, and Wes is just going to suggest giving her time. One of these people is right by the end of the program here. We see Harmony and Cordelia reminiscing back at her place. Having a couple of drinks, a couple of bevies. Good way to reminisce with your pals. Everything's seeming fine. Cordy's going to start talking about how rewarding her work is. Harmony just is evasive about everything, and she's starting to get a little peckish. Brennan. Then Cordelia suggests what might be one of the worst sounding pizzas I've ever heard of. How about a little pineapple and tandoori chicken, Brendan?
Yeah, I'll take them separately, but otherwise.
Sure. Ham and pineapple, the Hawaiian pizza. Uh, that was a Canadian invention, for God's sakes. Yeah, so you can blame that's something you can blame on Vancouver.
Blame Canada, yes.
Yeah, blame. Well, yeah, I was more
But
Vancouver's the
no,
one.
I mean, those are good pizzas, just not together.
Yes, that's sure. I love myself a tandoori chicken. You know what I mean? So we can get this great scene where Harmony is going to walk into Cordelia's room. The lights are off. She's just wearing her sleeping stuff here. Dennis going to slam the door to wake Cordy up, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't do it," but this is that whole great double entendre thing between the physical attraction and just
Mm,
vampire hunger, stuff like that. So good. I don't understand why Harmony says she's sorry for almost taking advantage of her. She wasn't about to take advantage of her.
well,
She was about to eat her, for God's sakes. She's about to devour her friend, which is pretty rude, if you ask me. Then you see Cordelia on the phone with Willow. What I would imagine would be the morning. It doesn't seem like it would just be moments afterwards. Yeah, and then things start becoming clear on a couple of fronts. Really,
it
to
was
Cordelia.
nice to see Willow in this episode.
Yeah, she's going to be back. Uh,
I've got an action figure of Willow on my wall.
oh, nice. I don't have a Willow yet. Only got me a Buffy,
Because
and I
it's
got
like,
some
Willow is my favorite character, so.
Willow is amazing, and you know the rules. So she's on the phone with Willow. Willow has to explain. Harmony is a vampire, right? And then she gets it. It's like, oh, okay. And then also, when she goes off on that big lesbo thing, she gets a little talking to real quick by Willow. So good, and the way she plays it over the phone, so much fun. So
Yes, yes.
back at the office now, Angel's getting a little stir crazy. Then he gets a heads up phone call from Willow. He and Wesley go and bust down Cordelia's door just in time to save her from a mani petty.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're gonna get crap, of course, for their intrusiveness,
Mm,
and then gets told that Harmony isn't a threat at all, which is, you know,
kind of
well,
true, kind
yeah,
of.
it's like as far as vampires go, yes, of course she's the rat, but if she'd be the best option. You know what I mean? When it came to vampires, not super successful. Now, she also says she has no problem leaving Harmony in her place while she heads into work with them, but Harmony doesn't want to because she's afraid of the ghost, and that's the most Harmony thing ever.
True.
Yeah. So she comes with them. She's gonna proceed to annoy the hell out of Wesley, which is fantastic. And she's gonna go over. He's gonna be going over details of the vision, and now he's just ready to start staking this vampire lady. But I think most of them are not Angel. I think Angel was pretty cool with it because she's gonna use a page out of a 1,200-year-old manuscript to throw her gum away, and then it says, well, at least it wasn't a new one. So good. So good. Everything she does is great. Angel's like, whoa, whoa, maybe you just need to eat something here. Have some of this. Gives her a big jar of pig's blood. to down. She says it tastes funky, and then she goes on to describe how warm human blood coats the mouth and stuff like that. You could
Yeah,
just the
that
way
it's a
Angel,
little strange. Yes.
yeah, the way Angel's eyes start drifting away. It's like, oh, I remember. Anyways, Gunn's gonna show up. That's gonna change things around. Cordy's gonna introduce her, and what, of course, she is to Harmony starts pouring sugar in the blood. You gotta love that stuff too. Now, turns out Gunn has some news about these robe dudes. They've been around for a while, and this isn't anything new. And since bodies aren't showing up the way you would expect with a group like this, they know that these guys are probably recruiting, building some kind of an army. They're thinking. So we're now gonna meet the dude that has maybe the best vampire name ever, Doug Sanders.
Yes.
It's not like the vampire Lestat or
Very
Spike.
Scientology pyramid scheme.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, he's selling them on making the most out of their afterlife. Brennan,
It's like a TED talk, basically.
yes, with a mustache and everything. Like anytime you see a vampire with a mustache, it's going to be a lot of fun.
True.
So the whole scheme is simple. You turn two, you keep one for food. One for food, and they have a little food bank there. It's just a cage with a bunch of humans in it. But sure, you turn two, keep one for food. It even has the levels and stuff like that. It's so great how they put them as a pyramid scheme for vampires. So Cordy is now going to find out that the symbols that Doug has been using for his multi-level marketing scams or whatever, and it was kind of similar to what he was actually using in real life. And they find a picture of him here. Harmony pours coffee on Cordelia's keyboard. Somehow, this causes the entire computer to go up in smoke and stuff like that. I'm not sure if people really knew how computers worked back in 2001.
It's true. Yes.
Yeah, it would make for a soggy keyboard, I guess, and maybe you could throw that up. But again,
I don't know what actually happens when you do that, but
yeah, yeah, it's not like it's a laptop. It was a full.
I wouldn't dare try it.
Yeah, yeah. If you poured it in your computer, I would say that would be worse. Maybe that would have the smoke going and stuff
True.
like that. Anyways, it's gonna crash the computer. So she and Cordelia are gonna have a little heart to unbeating heart here. Harmony tells her she has no friends left that understands her. Cordy knows someone who could help though. So we're gonna cut over to Caritas. Harmony is gonna sing us memories,
Oh,
Brennan.
very badly.
Yeah, the host not impressed with her caterwauling. Get it, cats? Well,
Well, that's not actually where the song's from, but
oh,
okay.
I thought that's where it was from. Oh, that's the way we were. What's the one for cats?
She's singing the way we were.
Why? What's the one for? Oh, that's isn't. What's the
The one
one
for
that's for cat?
cats is just called Memory.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Oh, I'm not good with
Memory,
music.
memories, you know how it is.
That's why you're a movie trivia guy. You get these things now. She can't. He can't even help Harmony, anyways. Turns out, Brennan, she's already on the right path.
Mm.
But Cordy here has to be her guide for it, which is good news for the rest of the show. We get them hanging out here. So the crew's now going to show up. They want Cordy to help find this big bird. She was talking about from the vision. They're going to leave Harmony there. Poor Caritas, the patrons. They're going to have to listen to her do both versions of Candle in the Wind. I prefer the one from the 70s, by the way. Now, as they're going to start walking away here, that's looking very, very, cinematic, walking down the street. Harmony's going to sidle right back up to them, saying, well, she's thought about it. Now. She's a good guy. We got her on the right side of things. Harmony Kendall is going to be a fighter for the forces of good. And boy, this is a very exciting times. She's excited about it. She's excited to have a purpose. She's always looking for that purpose. Brennen. Now, Cordy's going to notice what could be the bird, in this big building. Of course, there's no way it can't be for sure. It's not red. It's not red at all. So Angel goes inside the uh, electronics store, I think he said, and turns the light on. He just helps himself to a light. And there it is. We've got a red bird, so they know exactly where they had to go. So here's the plan, guys. Wes and Gunn are going to go around back. Angel and Cordelia are going to take the front, and they're going to have Harmony guard the car, which is also an important job, and she is up for it.
Of course.
She is pretty stoked to help out. Now, she also promises that if anyone comes near the car, she'll rip their throats out. And they're going to try and
Eesh.
try and temper that kind of thing out. Then, so she compromises and she says she'll just maim them. It's a start. She's taking her first foot forward towards being a good guy, anyways. So Angel is going to take Cordy aside here and remind her that Harmony's the enemy. That's not her friend in there. It's the one that killed her. She's going to turn on her. She asks him if having a soul means he's better than her. He says, yeah, it does. She doesn't think so, though, because since he had no trouble betraying them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we get to the heart of everything. Why she is so mad yet to this day. He gave away her clothes.
Yes.
Yes, this is Cordelia Chase we're talking about. She'll always be Cordy in her heart. For 100%, that would be the reason why she get so mad. Because he gave away her clothes. And he's trying to pawn it off. Oh, I gave it to the needy. She has to remind him, I'm the needy.
Mm-hmm.
She is the damn needy, for God's sakes. Anyways, then she has this great bit where she says, imagine if you had slept with a Darla, and what would
Yeah.
happen then? Then when he starts getting all shifty-eyed and
Yeah.
says, I'd never do that. Perfect. So Angel's planning just to go in vamp faced here and get the lay of the land, but he's told he's gonna get, they're gonna catch you immediately. You're never even gonna get through the door. The Cordy suggests Harmony. She doesn't have a soul. You know what I mean? She's gonna fit right in this place. So uh, she's confident that Harmony can handle it. Harmony not so confident. I'd say she's unsure at best, but then agrees, of course. Runs inside. She's gonna be handed Doug's book, which is fantastic. I wish we could get a copy of that book just to have on a shelf. Never read it, but just having a look at it. And then she's shown a seat here. She's going to watch as Tibor is advanced to yellow level and gets rewarded with a snack. He gets the pick of a person's arm, it seems here.
Interesting.
Yeah, pretty interesting. I knew a guy named Tibor. Fun fact for me. Many people named Tibor. So, the gang outside are worried it's taking Harmony a while. Angel wants to run in and rescue her. They're sure that something's got caught and they're going to, torture her or something like that. Gunn doesn't want to really rush. Then Harmony comes out with all the details, tells him, guys, I also unlocked the back door. She is proactive in this all. She's, of course, very appreciative to everybody. And then she wants to thank them all for helping her find her destiny. And Wes says of course, she's welcome. Ask where all the vamps are. Harmony says, "Oh yeah, they're right behind you." She has to tell him, "Yeah, I belong with them." It's like, yes, this is absolutely top-notch Harmony Kendall. Seeing the bright, flashy light or whatever, the sparkly thing, she's automatically gonna turn. Fantastic stuff. Doug is very impressed with her, and then upgrades her already to blue robe status. So congratulations to Harm. Look how well she's doing. Now, she's ready to master her destiny. And she's going to start tuning out all these mental roadblocks she has. The crew don't seem disturbed in the least by any of these vampires. They couldn't care less. There's no fear in these guys. Wes, in fact, is going to start yelling out to kill them all, which is a
Okay.
this isn't something we've seen Wes do much of before. The fighting is going to start now. Wes is finally fully healed, I guess, from his bullet holes that he couldn't even get out of a wheelchair of just a week before, because he's going to get punched right where those bullets would have went into, and he seems to be or that bullet went into seems to be doing fine. Some vampires are just going to run off, probably the smart ones here. Cordy's going to punch Harmony, which is fun to watch. Wes is trying to free all the cage folks here. Harmony at one point thinks she has the advantage. Cordelia has her down on the ground. And Cordy is going to whip around with a crossbow. Now, Harmony, of course, is going to start laughing because it's pointed at her throat. It's like, you can't, what are you going to do? It's not going to do anything. No, this is going to hurt. Then she whips out another crossbow. She's packing 2 crossbows just for this moment. It's like, this one's going to kill you, for God's sakes. Now, Wesley's going to get cattle prodded when he's at the cage. Why do so many vampires have cattle prods? This
Good
is not
question.
this is not the first time we've seen that in this show. Gunn though is gonna just dust the guy. When he does, I guess his robe and everything goes up in dust, but not the key, which is important because now they have a way just to unlock the cage easily here. I guess Harmony, Angels you see beating the hell out of poor Doug. Harmony's gonna tell or Harmony's going to tell Cordy that none of this is personal. She's just evil. This is what evil things do. She
Mm,
still wants to be friends, though. We see Doug get his head hacked off by Angel, which is too bad. This is a guy I would have loved to have seen come back again and again. These are my favorite types of characters, as you
true.
probably know. Cordy is going to tell Harmony that they aren't friends. This is the second person she said that to in this episode. For 2 very different reasons, I guess. But, as long as she's out of Los Angeles, you can live. She's going to allow Harmony to kill a bunch more people, as long as it is in LA. Then it's out of her hair. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Harmony's going to go. She's going to get it. Although she did leave a whole bunch of stuff at Cordelia's and would have rather have had it, but it's Cordelia's now. That's a way of getting some of her stuff back. So, I'm going to get back to the office here, of course. Wesley wants to go and talk to Angel about his strained relationship with Cordy. Yeah, it's okay. She has every right to feel the way she does, and he'll give her room. Wes is happy about all this, of course. He feels like he's doing a good job as a boss. He's happy that he's agreed to give her the time and space with what he's talking about. It's the only way she's going to heal. Then we're going to hear some joyful screeching, and Cordelia is going to come in ecstatic, arms full of clothes,
yes.
hugging Angel, praising his gay man's taste of all things.
I guess that's a compliment.
Yeah, sure. He's the best again. So, all they've talked about over the last couple of years is this huge growth that Cordelia Chase has done as a person ever since getting the visions and stuff like that, how she's turned things around. In her heart, she'll always be the queen bee from Sunnydale High. Give her clothes. She's going to love you forever. Worked for Xander. She was pissed at Xander forever, but Xander went and bought her the prom dress. All of a
Ooh.
sudden, everything changed for that as well. Anyways, the key to Cordelia's heart will always be her closet. Now, next time, we're going to get a promotion over at Wolfram and Hart. In a little, kind of almost like an Evil Dead 2-ish little bit concerning
Ooh.
a certain hand. The next episode for Angel is Dead End, We'll be here next week talking about it. Brendan, thank you
I'll be
so
here.
much. Attaboy. Thanks for joining me here. And thanks for joining me this week. It was nice having you over on the Buffy
Indeed, and
show
I
as
think
well.
it will be that way for the next few weeks.
Oh, very nice. So, uh, why don't you tell? Well, have you? What you're up to on the good old internetosphere?
Well, you can find me on Blue Sky, Brennen at bluesky.social.
Mm-hmm.
Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube, that page turners they were not.
Attaboy. We'll be back here next week. Same time, guys. Thursday for Buffy. Angel Fridays. It's 5 o'clock Central. If you guys want a darn good time zone, you try that Central time zone. I think you will be very satisfied. I'll be over on Good Friends, Better Rivals on Tuesday with Adelia talking about the English Premier League on starting 11. And until then, everyone, thank you so much for joining us here today. And in the words of our fallen friend, Doug Sanders, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you all again next time.